Okay, so today in diesel class, the idea was to learn all we can about magnetism and the use of electrical components in the system. And this is a student drawn diagram of using a relay to control a glow plug. And we're going to power up and control the relay with a 9-volt battery. And of course, we're going to use a 12-volt battery to operate the glow plug. The 9-volt battery is rated at a 1/2 amp and 9 volts, and it doesn't have enough to power up a glow plug, yet it will make the glow plug work. So the first thing we want to look at is how many amps does it take to close the contacts of the relay. And if you'll watch the relay the way that we've got this wired up, you see the contacts? Every time we push the button, the light's going to go out telling us that the coil is collapsed, and we're going to transfer power from 87 to 87A. Right?
87A to 87.
87A to 87, okay. So anytime we push this button, the light goes out, you'll see these contacts close. Watch right here. Okay? We're doing this with a 9-volt battery. So we want to look at the amperage that's being drawn by that coil to control that. And it's closed now, so we've got meters sitting at, it's touchy, 0.1, 0.2, we close it, collapse coil, we're at 0.3. So basically 0.1 amps is all it's taking to close that. And again, that power is coming from a 9-volt battery. Okay, so now we want to check the circuit, and we're going to actually see what kind of amperage we get when we make this glow plug light up. Come around that side. Okay, and again, when the light goes out, the glow plug is going to have power to it. You want to run that button, Miko?
Yes, sir.
Just don't hold it on the end.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Lights out. We're running 25 amps. This will decrease as the glow plug is getting hot. You see the glow plug getting hot. The amperage on the circuit to collapse the coil is still going to be 0.1. And let off, we take power away from this one back to here. Now the source is coming from circuit 30, which is this circuit here going into the relay. It has voltage weighting. This circuit for the light is normally closed, so without the coil being energized, we're going to naturally power this up. But as soon as we energize the coil, we lose power here and transfer it over to 87, which is what we got going on now. We're taking voltage here, don't burn yourself, taking voltage here and applying it here right now on the back side of our relay. When we collapse the coil, it takes it from here and applies it here. And the coil is operated off of these two wires, which you'll see, there it goes to the 9 volts, through the key switch, through the push button, to right here. And that's why we use a relay to control a high current draw component with a low current draw. That way our wires running into the cab of the truck can be a smaller gauge instead of a large gauge.